It's now my real pleasure to introduce the following two jokes to you, as told to you by Dr. Barry Freydberg. Barry's a dentist from Skokie, Illinois, and besides being a great dentist, he's also a damn good humorist. So without any further ado, I'm going to introduce Dr. Barry Freydberg.
A man was in front of a judge convicted of eating one of our endangered species, a bald eagle. Prior to sentencing and fining, the judge looks at the man and says, "Are there any mitigating circumstances I should understand about how this happened that I would consider in the fining and sentencing of you?" And the man said, "Yes, there are, Your Honor. Let me tell you how it happened. I was hiking in the woods for 2 days, and a storm came up. And I was lost, I was starving, and I looked up, and there, I was laying down on the ground, I looked up, and there in the bushes was a bald eagle with a broken wing. And I decided it's going to die from another predator, and I could be merciful, kill it instantly by breaking its neck, pluck it, cook it, eat it, it'd save my life, and it would have died anyway. So that's what I did when these people came upon me and saw me eating the bald eagle." The judge looked at the convicted man and said, "I really couldn't really sentence you to prison or fine you based on that story. Would you please approach the bench?" And the man approached the bench, and the judge leaned over and said to him, "Just out of curiosity, what did it taste like?" And the man answered, "Spotted owl." An elderly gentleman is being cross-examined on the witness stand. The cross-examining attorney asks him a question, "How old are you?" The man says, "Kanahora, I'm 87. The attorney says to the gentleman, "Just answer the question the way it was asked. Don't go into any other detail. How old are you?" He says, "Kanahora, I'm 87. The frustrated attorney says to the judge, "Would you instruct the witness to cooperate?" The judge instructs the witness to just answer the question. So the attorney again says to the older gentleman, "How old are you?" He says, "Kanahora, I'm 87. The lawyer, now very frustrated, goes to the judge and says, "Your Honor, this is going to be a very, very long cross-examination if you cannot get the witness to cooperate." The judge looks at the attorney and says, "You know what? I have an idea. With your permission, counselor, if you allow me to ask the question, I think I can get him to cooperate." So the lawyer says, "Go ahead, Your Honor." And the judge looks at the man and says, "Kanahora, how old are you?" He says, 87.